everyone. Thank you for joining me today for another exciting episode of Savvy Living, where it's all about insightful guests and amazing gifts, gets, and getaways. I'm lifestyle expert Merilee Kern, and as a consumer trend specialist, I scour the marketplace for experts, brands, solutions, and experiences that can help ease and enhance our daily lives. This show is all about being savvy after all, so I'll help you stay in the know on an array of useful topics, helpful products and services, and fabulous places to visit while you're out and about. Coming up, as always, we'll be learning about some fabulous travel destinations and experiences you do well to factor into your itineraries up ahead. And I have hot product picks for you as well. Plus, we'll be connecting with an entrepreneurship financing expert, as well as a professional percussionist who works with children, adults, seniors, and those with special needs. As always, there's some great stuff on deck today, so let's get to it. Joining us now is Kenneth Salatolo, who's president and CEO of Cash Cage LLC. As a 20-year visionary and seasoned veteran in the field of entrepreneurship, Kenneth has become known for his drive to see small businesses succeed. He's here to tell us a bit about the financial services and entrepreneurship solutions his company offers. Hi, Kenneth. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
So first, tell us a bit about your company, Cash Cage LLC, and how it's helping empower entrepreneurs.
Sure. Well, Cash Cage is a loan broker company, and my job is to search out and seek entrepreneurs and small businesses and help them scale up. Oftentimes, they need some capital. You know, being a small business person, they can't always go right to the bank to get a loan. A very small percentage of people are getting approved today through traditional banks. So we are able to offer small businesses and entrepreneurs capital so they can scale up.
So you're really filling that gap for those who can't or maybe just don't want to work through a bank to get funding.
Exactly. They may have been turned down by banks, or they just don't want to go through it, because we look at a different set of criteria. Are you bringing in at least 10K per month or 120K per year in revenue for your business? And do you have a business bank account? You have no recent turndowns or been turned down by banks or other lending institutions. So we can get people approved where banks would turn them down.
Tell us a bit about how you've helped a business actually grow and get to the next level.
Yeah, there's a catering company that we got funded, and they were doing really great business, but they needed a new van and some personnel because they had such great sales, and word of mouth about their business was doing so well that we were able to get them the capital that they needed. They were able to get a van and hire some more personnel, and they were able to scale their business up. And I hope that they come back to me again in a few years and say, we need to scale up even more. So I'm so proud that I was able to help this great little company grow. And that really is what I'm all about.
And that's a great story because it really exemplified the kind of attention and personalized service that you really won't get from working through a bank for funding. So this profession is clearly your calling. And exactly how did you get into the alternative lending space?
Well, I've been an entrepreneur for about 25 years, and I had a promotions and marketing company where we would work with video game companies and book publishers to get them on-air exposure without a traditional ad buy. It's called guerrilla marketing or barter marketing. And that industry started changing from tangible products to more things getting downloaded and streaming. And then COVID hit. And I also became a single dad at that time. And so I wanted to be able to stay at home with my son. And I found the Loan Broker Network with Phil Smith and Zachary Knowles, met with those guys and decided to take a chance and start a loan broker business. And it's been so fruitful and successful. And I can't explain how happy I am that I found these guys and that I was able to launch a successful business. And I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur, how scary it is sometimes, and it's no risk, no reward, but there's never a day off when you're an entrepreneur. You might be in Hawaii on vacation, but your head's always churning. You're thinking about this and that. So it's just something that I really enjoy doing.
Okay, let's look ahead a bit. What's ahead for you and your own business? Where do you see Cash Cage in the next few years?
Well, I want to become like a one-stop shop for um, small businesses. I've also recently become a brand ambassador for All-in-One Marketing, which is marketing solutions for small businesses and mid-sized businesses, working with Kevin Harrington, who was the original shark from Shark Tank. And that offers a suite of marketing tools that small businesses can take advantage of. So um, I want to be the company that small businesses need the most: access to capital and marketing. So I want to be out there meeting. I network all the time. I'm out there shaking hands, trying to meet people, talking to people about my business and letting them know that I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to help you succeed. So let's talk, let's see what we can do, and let's see if we can make something happen.
Well, given that so many folks are interested in entrepreneurship these days, and with funding and marketing paramount among the concerns for those business, you really seem to be pretty well positioned. Thanks so much for coming on the show to share a bit about it with us today, Kenneth.
Oh, I had a nice time chatting with you. Thank you.
And to learn more about Cash Cage LLC, visit cashcagewithak.com. Okay, gang, don't go away, because on the other side of this break, we have another exciting guest and later on some hot product picks, so stay tuned.
Hey Merilee, it's Brooke Burke. I'm checking in with you. I'm on location. Look at this beautiful destination. I had to share it with you because I know you're all about savvy living and staying fit and living your best life. I love what you're doing for everyone. Your gift ideas are so helpful and your destination recommendations amazing. I thought you'd really, really love this. I'm sending you so much love from the DR. Wish you were here. Let's stay connected and keep doing it. It's great stuff. Bye, Merilee.
Hello and welcome back to Savvy Living, where we not only showcase noteworthy gifts and gets, as well as spectacular travel and dining destinations, we also connect with insightful experts, and today is no different. Joining us now is percussionist William Ruiz from Rhythm Horse Entertainment, LLC, which is a drumming entertainment company for children, adults, seniors, and those with special needs. He's here to tell us about the meaningful and impactful work he's doing to enrich lives through music. Hi, William. Welcome to the show.
Hello, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
So first, tell me about the purpose of your company.
I bring positive vibrations. I bring an outlet for people as a therapy to elevate the spirit. That's what it is, program for children all the way to seniors. You know, seniors, they're in senior homes. Sometimes they're suffering from depression or whatever. So drumming makes them feel good. Children as well, instead of acting out violence and aggression, there's a lot of unconscious stuff. It helps them to get it out. In general, people enjoy drumming.
So it's a form of therapy as well.
It's a form of therapy as well as recreational. You know, some people just enjoy it and they do it, but some people need to learn how to drum so that they can express themselves in a more positive way. You know, it's like a medicine, natural, spiritual kind of medicine, drumming.
It's such an amazing field. How did you get started with what you're doing?
Well, my aunt and uncle were famous ballet masters. My aunt Brunilda Ruiz was one of the founding members of Joffrey Ballet, And my uncle Paul Sutherland was a director of New Jersey Ballet and various ballet companies throughout the city. Also, my cousin Preston, he played an 8-piece drum kit, Ludwig, and I grew up kind of in his house, and I started to learn how to play. So it was the influence from my cousin Preston and my aunts and uncles, the music, the dance, and then my parents, Puerto Rican, American, they always played Afro-Cuban and Afro-Indigenous musics from Cuba, Puerto Rico, the various Caribbean islands. So I kind of absorbed all that, and here you have me today, you know, a drummer.
Whether talking about the recreational or therapeutic aspects of it, what does it take to make a program like yours succeed?
Well, I started with an organization, a nonprofit organization called Arts Horizons. Arts Horizons brings teaching artists into the public school systems of New York and New Jersey, and upstate New York as well. And so I started teaching on concert toms to kids, because playing like drums like this, they're very expensive, and kids tend to hit stuff with sticks and break them. So it's not practical. So concert toms can replace the drum heads, replace the sticks. There's, you know, budget for it. So I bring like 30 drums to a classroom. I have 30 kids, and I'm teaching them all the basic rudiments and stuff like that. By the end of the day, the teachers are saying that they're a dream come true in their next class. So getting back to your question, which is how to get into my own program of doing, is that using that as a model, seeing how that worked and how there was a need for it, I started to promote, you know, doing private events and doing corporate events and doing grant written programs for seniors, for special needs kids. You know, I performed at the Lexington School for the Deaf in Brooklyn. I had 300 kids, 30 kids per class. And you would think that deaf kids couldn't really play, but they thunder more than I do, because they feel it, they can't hear it. And so it's really interesting and inspired me that what I love to do, my passion, I can make a living at it, as well as bring it to people and help give life more meaning and purpose for myself as well as theirs.
And more to that point, I actually wanted to ask you, what are some of the specific benefits for those clients that work with you? Can you elaborate a bit more on that?
Yeah, I mean, it helps to build confidence. It helps to release negative energy, opening up room for positive energy. It teaches people to coordinate their brain to their limbs. Children with ADHD, drumming is a perfect practice for them, because it teaches them to think and focus more. Seniors, it helps them to develop coordination. Sometimes they can't move like they used to. So drumming, 1, 2, 3, 4, and doing this kind of work, you have to be patient. It's like you have to have people skills, because you have to be understanding. It's like a doctor with a patient. Drum instruction for people who need it for other reasons other than just fun. You have to have patience with them. They have a lot of ailments, so to speak, and that's about it, I think.
Okay, how about the future? What's ahead for you?
Well, the goal is, I'm not sure if I'm going to set up a nonprofit eventually, but for now, I'm a for-profit business, and just trying to create more programs out in East Hamptons, throughout the boroughs of New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, and just big drum programs. I do like family engagement programs, which, like on a Father's Day, I'll have 100 dads and kids drumming together. Same thing for Mother's Day. I'll do family engagement programs where it's mothers and kids getting together. And so it's just expanding the programs wherever they're wanted and needed.
Really great information, William, and you're doing such wonderful and meaningful work. Thanks so much for coming on the show to share a bit about it with us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
To learn more about William's work and connect with Rhythm Horse Entertainment, LLC, just go to percussionistwilliamruiz.com. So right now we have Katie Cosgrove with us. She's a grief expert, death doula, and the founder of an organization called Grief is Good, here to give us some perspective on the topic. Hi, Katie. Welcome to the show.
Hey, so excited to be here.
So Katie, why exactly do you say that grief is good for us?
Grief is good for so many reasons, honestly, but mainly it shows us our capacity to love. It allows us to develop empathy and compassion for other people. It reminds us of our own death and our own legacy and what we want to leave the world behind. And lastly, it really helps us create new memories with those that we've lost, which is so important to preserving them in our heart.
That last point you made is so compelling. What are some ways we can make new memories with loved ones who have passed?
Absolutely. This is way easier than people think, and it's all through rituals and traditions. So, for example, every Father's Day, I actually make a burnt everything bagel with cream cheese for my own dad. And that is just a tangible way for me to grieve and reminds me that he's still in my heart. He's still so close to me. Some people, you can listen to their favorite album. You can go do an activity. I love to golf because of my dad. You can volunteer for them. Just thinking about ways to honor their legacy. What did they leave behind in you, and how to honor that in your own soul is so important. And it really helps you feel closer to that person, and you're making new memories with them as time goes on.
So powerful, and I think going through those physical motions can really help you feel emotionally and spiritually connected to your lost loved one. Okay, so I know you wrote a children's book. What's it called, and what motivated you to do that?
It's called I'll See You in My Dreams Tonight, and it's a nonfiction book for kids that walks them through grieving through storytelling and dreams. And I wrote it because I lost my dad at 15 years old, and it was kind of a funny age because people didn't know how to talk to me about my grief, so they just didn't. And so I grew up thinking you didn't talk about your grief and that death was a taboo subject in our society. So I stopped talking about my dad for 5 years of my life. And it really woke me up. A grief dream really woke me up to the fact that that wasn't healthy. And so now I really want to show kids and their caregivers that you can talk to kids about grief, and it's so important. They can handle it. They know what's going on, and this is a resource on how to do that.
Such great perspective overall, Katie. Thank you so much for coming on the show to share with us today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And to learn more and connect with Katie, visit griefisgood.com. Next up, for all you savvy shoppers out there, here's some news you can use. Next is a book that's a great gift or get. It's Easing Distractions, authored by Gabrielle F. Colmer, which follows a professional couple turning to friends and family for support while solving an international commercial mystery. It's a descriptive journey of their quest for happiness while dealing with an attempted heist of the family's art collection. It's suspenseful, romantic, and comforting as characters face a summer of change and exotic travel as the mystery unravels. Find it at Amazon and arrivebydusk.com. Okay, everyone, stick around because after this quick break, I have some fabulous destinations for you to consider as you make those travel plans ahead. Back in a flash. Hello and welcome back to Savvy Living, where we not only reveal helpful solutions and delve into the brilliant minds of our expert guests on informative and timely topics, we also spotlight noteworthy travel experiences. And on that note, right now, let's take a look at a few travel and hospitality hotspots that you do well to add to your itineraries up ahead.
Attention, may I have your attention, please? This is Captain Luciano speaking from the navigational bridge. Apologies for coming directly to the suite, but I have a very important announcement to make. As of 10:05 a.m. of today's date, November 14, 2023, the Seven Seas Grandeur is officially the latest addition to our fleet. A new gem among a fleet of an unparalleled beauty, a true statement of this company vision. But you are here because you are among the best. led by great leaders. Dear crew, it is now time to start doing what we do best, which is to deliver the most unrivaled experience to our precious guests. And may our ship sail proudly and safely throughout the 7 seas. Thank you so much.
Wow. For fabulous international travel, head to Casa Velas, a luxury all-inclusive boutique hotel for adults in Puerto Vallarta. Reminiscent of a Spanish hacienda, the hotel features 80 spacious suites, some with private pools and jacuzzis, with each designed to celebrate the spirit of Mexico and the beauty of the natural surroundings. Casa Velas's deluxe all-inclusive concept features unlimited dining in a la carte restaurants, gourmet-themed dinners, a selection of domestic and imported spirits to include a grand assortment of fine wines and more. Its on-site Emiliano restaurant serves creative Mexican and international gourmet cuisine in a casually elegant ambiance. As part of the all-inclusive plan, guests also enjoy full access to Hotel Velas Vallarta's La Ribera Oceanfront Restaurant and Andrea Restaurant. For daytime dining, its Aqua Bar by the main swimming pool features a menu of delicious lunch and snack items along with refreshing beverages. Casa Velas's guests also have beach access at Tao Beach Club, which offers a casual, relaxed atmosphere overlooking the ocean, replete with a jacuzzi, pool, delectable cuisine, and an expansive event space. For some R&R, the resort's spa encompasses plush treatment rooms, a hydrotherapy area, Garden View Fitness Center equipped with state-of-the-art exercise equipment, and a beauty salon. Located in the heart of Marina Vallarta and bordered by one of the most beautiful 18-hole golf courses in the area, Casa Velas offers guests an ambiance of finesse replete with premium details and perfect proximity. In fact, the hotel is just a 5-minute drive from Puerto Vallarta's International Airport and only 10 minutes from historic downtown Puerto Vallarta. Learn more about this exceptional property at hotelcasavelas.com. Wow, such an information-packed show today. I definitely learned a lot, and it was really great to have you all with me for it. All right, everyone, that's it for this episode of Savvy Living. If you missed any part of today's show or just want to watch any part of it again, just go to savvyliving.tv. You can also connect with me in social media on Facebook, X, Instagram, Pinterest, and LinkedIn at Merilee Kern. See you again soon, and until next time, stay fabulous. Proceeding was a sponsored program sponsored by the Lux List. Promotional consideration is paid for by some or all of the following.